Should we start? Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Moscow Companies Showcase supported by the government of Moscow City, Moscow Export Center. My name is Yulia. Let me introduce you to the Russian delegation here at Film Bazaar. Along with my colleagues, I'll tell you about the trends in Moscow film industry, about the film market of the capital, and we will get acquainted with all the participants and find out what they are ready to offer to you. India is one of the key regions for Moscow, including the fields of creative industries. Opening the exposition at Film Bazaar 2023 is yet another step towards this direction. Please, your attention to the screen.
Moscow is one of the leading municipal economies in the world. Moscow's essence is a celebration of tradition, diversity, unity, progress, and creativity. Creative industries are an important sector of Moscow's economy with more than 100,000 companies in art, fashion, design, advertising, architecture, and cinema. By implementing projects under the single Made in Moscow brand, the Moscow Export Center supports film companies and cartoon studios in their projects of production, distribution, animation, and content localization. Moscow Cinema is where the tradition and innovation waltz to create a timeless masterpiece to embrace positivity and create better future.
Aeroplan. CastingCraft. Кириллица. International Film and Business Academy. Home Production. Lana Cinema. Asterik. MI Entertainment.
Clever Film.
Gano Entertainment. Platoshka Animation Studio. Prior Production.
Roof Films. City Film Company. TV Talk. Find out more at Moscow Companies Showcase, which will take place on the 23rd of November from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. Ballroom Marriott Resort. Do not miss the opportunity to interact with Moscow companies at Indian Film Bazaar, rooms G1 to G4.
Dear friends, allow me briefly introduce you to Moscow Expert Center. Moscow Expert Center is a development institution founded by the city government to promote Moscow companies on their foreign markets. Moscow Expert Center is ready to support Moscow companies that demonstrate high expert prospects for the worldwide market. Moscow entrepreneurs actively upgrade and develop their businesses to increase or start the expert activity, considering it as a key tool for their new growth. Also, we're glad to help foreign buyers who are interested in the partnership with Moscow companies. Moscow today is an ideal launchpad for SME internationalization. It is a center for attracting investment and establishing international links and communications. It's a huge industrial, business, and transport hub. Moscow provides access to information, business contacts, and greater opportunities, and it is the leader of Russian experts. More than 10,900 exporting companies are registered in Moscow, and our capital offers for export 7,518 types of export commodity items and services. Moscow is #1 among the regions of Russia in the export of products. It's providing information and consulting support to more than 6,000 Moscow exporting companies. More than 4,000 Moscow entrepreneurs attend our educational courses, and more than 800 Moscow companies have participated in the Made in Moscow project. Moscow Expert Center is a unique platform for establishing international business relations and developing and enhancing mutual export-import capacity. The Made in Moscow expert catalog is a reliable source of export-oriented companies, goods, and services. A Moscow Expert Center provides full information about such companies and guarantees safe partnership.
The welcome speech is given to Natalia Haran, Head of the Department for Relations with Representative Offices. Please, Natalia, join us.
Всем добрый день, меня зовут Наталья Харлан, я представляю Московский экспортный центр, это подведомственное учреждение Департамента предпринимательства и инновационного развития города Москвы.
Hello, my name is Natalia Haran. I am representing Moscow Expert Center, that is the part of development and entrepreneurship and innovations.
Москва входит в топ-20 экономик мировых агломераций. В Москве зарегистрировано более 1 миллиона организаций, среди которых 850 тысяч – это малый и средний бизнес.
So Moscow is among the top 20 economies of the city agglomerations in the world, and in total about 1 million organizations are registered here, including more than 850,000 of small and medium entrepreneurs.
Отрасль кино и анимации – это одна из приоритетных направлений развития московской экспортной экономики. Всего в Москве зарегистрировано более 10 тысяч таких компаний.
So cinema and animation is one of the most important industries for the development of the Moscow export economy. In total, there are more than 10,000 such companies that are registered in the city.
Московский экспортный центр второй год принимает участие в фильм-базаре. Это огромная возможность как для Москвы, так и для наших компаний расширить свои экспортные границы и укрепиться в Индии.
So this year, Moscow Expert Center is participating in the Film Bazaar for the second time. And for Moscow film companies and animation studios, this exhibition has become a great opportunity to expand their expert geography.
Сегодня свои услуги готовы представить 15 московских компаний. Это компании, студии, выпускающие мультики и кино, компании, занимающиеся локализацией контента и многие другие.
So the creators of IT products for the industry, manufacturers of equipment, companies providing services for distribution and localization, and producers of cartoons and films are ready to provide their services today.
Более подробно о себе каждая компания расскажет самостоятельно, а я хочу поблагодарить вас за участие в данной выставке и желаю всем продуктивных переговоров и дальнейших заключения контрактов.
So each company, of course, in more detail will describe what they're doing, and I want to express my gratitude for everyone present here at this presentation. Thank you so much, and I wish you all fruitful negotiations.
Okay, thank you, Natalia. The welcome speech is given to Elena Remizova, the Vice Consul Head of Russian Science and Culture Center in Mumbai. Please, Elena.
Дорогие друзья, dear friends, I am very glad to be here today and greet you on behalf of the Russian Culture of Science and Russian Center for Science and Culture in Mumbai and the Russian Consulate in Mumbai. I think personally that such kind of events is a very good example of cultural diplomacy that we have to rebuild these days, and it's very important. I'm very glad that it's a good tradition already for Russia and for Russian companies to take part in this festival. As Natalia said, last year we were presented here too. And I'm glad that these days one of Russian films already included into competitive program of the festival. So yesterday was the premiere, and today you can see it in INOX. Again, if somebody of you didn't take this opportunity yesterday. Tomorrow we will have the presentation of one film which called in Russian Zoskina Zapravka, but in English it will call like a fuel station of Zoska. Its film was made in Moscow, and the Moscow Export Center will present it tomorrow. So welcome everybody to see this beautiful, really interesting film. Moscow as a capital of Russia, of course, gives a lot of opportunities for film directors, for producers, and Moscow invites all of Indian colleagues to make films in Moscow, to shoot films, especially because now we have a very, very good rebates. And I think that my colleague Samvel will speak about this a little bit later. And he is the right person if some of you would like to know more about this. So, colleagues, let's bring our business together, and through this we will bring our cultures together, what is very important. And I hope that this festival and this event will bring Russia and Moscow personally more close to Indian audience and to our Indian colleagues, Indian friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elena. I give the floor to Samvel Kazaran, Project Manager of the Division for Expert Support of the Department of Entrepreneurship and Innovative Development of Moscow. Please, Samvel.
So, hello everybody, my name is Samel Jan, and at today's event I represent Moscow government, the Moscow city government, and this is the second time that a delegation of Moscow companies visit Film Bazaar and are presenting their products on the film market, and we are happy to strengthen our business ties between Moscow and India. So I just want to say a few words about the Moscow city. Okay, so I would like a few words about our city and our potential in cinema and filmmaking. So Moscow is a world-class technological metropolis. It's the engine of the Russian economy. You know, in the film and animation industry, Moscow also have a leading position. More than 90% of films are shooting in Moscow. So we have more than 110 cinema theaters and more than 600 cinema halls in Moscow. Also, the city government has different programs to support local cinema theaters, local house of productions, production houses, and also we have a new program of rebate. But I will present it more later. So, Moscow ranks 10th in the rating of Global Cities Innovation Index. So we have all the infrastructure, so well-developed, rated infrastructure. We have 4 international airports, 10 railway stations, more than 500 services and digital resources. Also we have hotel infrastructure. We have more than 1,700 hotels in Moscow. So now the Russian film industry has a real big potential of Russian cinema. So you can show some statistical data on the slides. So Moscow 4th place in the world by the number of tickets sold, and so we are really the first country in the world who showed a film in outer space. You know, film that's called in Russian "Vызов," the challenge. So and some other information. So we have really great animation studios and products to export. So it's real popular worldwide. Also, I want to say that the city government pays special attention to the development of infrastructure for films and media clusters. So at the moment, the area of shooting are more than 77,000 square meters. The construction of new and expansion of existing sites for the development of the film and media industry is an active phase. So now we create more and more places for film and cinema animation production. So thank you all. We'll be in touch, and don't want to take time away from our great companies that we bring with us today to present their products. Thank you.
Thank you, Samvel. I invite Evgeny Konev, Moscow Export Ambassador.
Thank you guys, first of all, for coming today to see Russian companies and in general to visit our stalls. And it's my pleasure. And thank you so much for all the teams who've done this great and interesting event. First time I'm here, to be honest, and I am surprised. 4 weeks back, I started deep dive into broadcasting and film industry, and it's quite new for me, to be honest. And I'm representing Moscow Expo Center in India. We're based out of Bangalore. We have our office, and our main agenda and goal is to support Russian companies to understand India, to adopt their products here, and to scale it up together with India. And behalf of Moscow Expo Center, I want to thank NFDC secretary, Pratul Kumar, and I suppose that what you've done, guys, here, it's fantastic. Today is anniversary for Moscow Expo Center. It is a 100th event of support and 100th event when we came to some other country and exhibit our companies from different industries. In accordance to statistics of Anurag Thakur, the Union Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, India is growing in like 15%, and this market is quite fascinating to jump on board and grow together with India. And I suppose that it is a great opportunity for Russian companies to understand India, to understand the Indian culture, and to be onboarded here, be implemented into the industry, because it's not easy just to come and sell what do you have there in Russia. We have two different cultural codes, and we need to merge it, to unite it, and only then we will have great results in co-productions, and you are very welcome to come to Russia. We will take care of you, and we will create the bridge, and you will do the best shootings and movie ever, with the great scenes, with snow, and all other stuff that is related to Russia. So I'm very grateful for you to come here. And how usually ministers and officials of India say at the end of their speech, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you, Evgeny.
So now let me tell you a little bit about Moscow creative industry. Moscow creative business is a powerful driver for the development of the capital's economy. It involves more than 1 million people working in it. And as it was reported in the Telegram channel of Sergei Sobyanin, who is the mayor of the city, over the past 2 years, the total income in the creative industries of Moscow has increased by 20% and amounted to about 4 trillion rubles, he wrote. So the largest cinema production center in Russia will be built in the capital of Russia by 2026. I also think it's important information for you to know. And it will be the largest film media cluster in Russia. One of the cluster parts will be located on the territory of the All-Russian Research and Design Institute of Metallurgical Engineering on Ryazan Avenue. There will be an infrastructure for the production of full-cycle cinema. And the total area of the complex will be about 170,000 square meters. In addition to that part, the cluster will include the updated Gorky Film Studio and the Moskino Film Park in Krasnaya Pakra. This exhibition at Film Bazaar is attended by 15 Moscow companies who are working in the field of creative industries. They're working in such fields as animation and film production, content distributors, TV channels, and companies that are working in the field of translation and localization of content and films. And so with that, I think it's a good moment to provide time for the companies to introduce themselves. And the first company is Aeroplane.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Aeroplane. The studio is the creator of a top TV series, The Fixes. An instant TV hit since its premiere in 2010, The Fixes has grown year after year as an international hit sold into over 150 plus countries. Please.
Can you believe that fixies are such itty-bitty creatures?
Even when they're magnified,
It's hard to see their features. They're tiny, infinitesimal, so small it makes you doubt. But if you meet a fixie, please don't let their secret out. But if you meet a fixie, please don't let their secret out. They take care of our machines, irons, phones, and toasters, MP3s and TV screens, even roller coasters.
without them
free to contact Regina Valeva, International Business Development and Distribution for Aeroplan Company. You could see her contacts on the screen. Another company is CastingCraft. CastingCraft is a professional online film audition and casting automatization solution. The talent database reached 100,000 actors from Eastern Europe, and the company is ready for expansion of the Indian production market. It's an online platform for casting automatization and talents database. So now speech is given to Mike Lishin.
Hello everybody, I'm Mike, I'm co-founder of CastingCraft. First of all, I would like to say some thanks for Moscow Expert Center for this opportunity to present our product. And now, some words about our product. So CastingCraft is both a software for automating software, and it is a great platform, one of the biggest platforms in Russia of talents database. So I'll try to stay next. Yep. First of all, I will tell you about our software a few words. So it looks like quite complicated, but it's really professional software that allows to automate casting agencies very good. So how does this work from the view of casting director? First of all, casting director create a project. He set up roles, session, additional fields, and dates. The next step is inviting actors. So casting director can send links to actors, or if he has a database, he can send links to agents, or invite directly in from the database itself. Then the actor receives an invitation, he needs to fill form. Of course, the form can be fully customized, and casting director can add custom fields to each project. For example, you can write a horse, or you have a driving license, etc. Next, casting director received many files, photos, and videos. And this is magic. Casting director have no need to organize it. It's all organized automatically. What casting director need to do is only to mark audition he like and mark audition he dislike. After that, he shares this presentation with clients, with production center, with directors, with production companies. And clients need only to say like or dislike. So that is how it works for casting directors. Of course, all audition go to global database of actors. So as you can see, we are much more in this software. It's calendar, information about commercials, casting profiles, profiles of directors, profiles of actors, and much more. So as you can see, CastingCraft unites 4 groups of people on one portal. It's clients, casting directors, agents, and of course talents. And we all work together on one platform. So this is about software itself. Now a few words about our business model. So as you can see, we need only casting director, and we spend no money to attract talents. When casting director publish a project, all talents come automatically. They see a project, they register, they come. So we don't spend money on talents. And one casting director attract about 5,000 actors per year. And for us, it's absolutely free. And more talents in our database, more casting director and agent will come. We have used this model in Russia, and for 3 years, we got 105,000 actors in our database. It's really big database. It is real actors who have account, who work with our system, and we have done it in 3 years. So what do we offer here? First of all, we offer you a business model that really works. We have done it in Russia, and we want to do the same thing in India. And after we got many casting directors, talents, and agents here in India, we can offer them a premium model, and we can begin to earn money together, Russia and India as well. Next one is professional casting software, that really helps casting director to save their time, to get great audition, to work with talents, to have always up-to-date database of talents. And of course, we offer you a talents database of Eastern European actors, not only from Russia, but from Belarus, Kazakhstan, and other countries who use our software. And the last thing, it's a great team when can do really good casting for you if you are looking for Eastern European and Russian actors. So thank you very much. Thank you, Expert Center. Good luck.
Thank you, Mike. I'm sorry. Feel free to contact the CEO of CastingCraft, Alexey Yarygin.